What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here with another Destiny 2 video for you. I hope you're doing well. What you're watching in the background, a little bit of Gambit, not the Gambit Prime. I haven't done it yet, unfortunately. I've had a bit of a leave of absence is probably the correct way of putting it. I was kind of consistently doing sort of 3 videos a week and everything, and I was kind of having fun with it, but then I kind of go through these phases, is probably the right way of saying it, where 1 minute I'm absolutely loving playing computer games and everything's great and I'm enjoying myself and having a really good time, and then other times I'm just like, I can't be bothered. And then when you get to a stage where you're playing a particular game consistently all the time without stopping, and it's the same game, you're playing the same thing every single time, just doing the same thing, I just generally tend to find that I just kind of lose my motivation for it. And I've been really looking forward to this Joker's Wild season of the Gambit, this coming on, so I thought what I would do was kind of watch a few people and kind of get my overall feelings for it and impressions for it from what I can see. Now, from what it looks like it's really good fun. I like the idea of the Gambit Prime. I like the change that they've actually made to Gambit, where if you draw after 2 rounds, it's a straight shootout, which is, it's good fun. I like that difference in it. I think it makes it a little bit more so the games don't last for nearly half an hour. I like the way that it's done in Gambit Prime, though. There's kind of like levels to it and different, you know, the knights that come in and you have to do certain things in a certain order to get everything down. And it seems like, I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it seems like you can invade literally whenever you want, all the time. I'm looking forward to getting the new armor, particularly for my hunter, since that's the main character that I play all the time. And the new armor looks really sick. I like the new colours on it and everything and stuff like that. But really this video is more sort of about just kind of going, well, kind of where have I been? It's really funny when you do YouTube and you are, you know, quote unquote a content creator, where effectively you either do a live commentary, or, well, from my point of view, you either do a live commentary or you get a game and you do a little voiceover over a game. Now, I've been doing YouTube now probably for about, what, 3 years probably, I think, and it gets really weird because it's very difficult to get sort of your content in. And this isn't a pity story by any stretch of the imagination. Look, there's millions of content creators out there, and, you know, people are either a success with it or they're not a success with it. That's just kind of the way that it is. And for me, I have these kind of spurts where it just feels like I'm not getting any views whatsoever at all on the videos that I do. It's very difficult because YouTube is so messed up right now that sometimes your videos don't fall into your subscribers' sub boxes. I tend to have, and in fact, actually, I won't put it on screen, but just to give you an idea, I've got Social Blade, and from Social Blade I can, you know, you get a good idea of what's kind of happening. And just to give you an idea, this, in terms of subscribers and the way that it works with my channel, it's like one day -1 subscribers, then the following day +2, and then a couple of days after that -4, then -1, then +1, then -1, then -1, then +3, then -1, then +2, +1, -2, -1, +2, -1, -1. And it's almost like you're getting subscribers and then they're disappearing away, and it's just like you're not getting anywhere whatsoever at all. And then there are other times that you can do a video and for some reason it just hits the algorithm right and it absolutely smashes it with views and gets over 1,000 views. You're like, wow, what the hell happened with this? And then there's other times where, if the way the new creator thing works, it's like, I was talking to one of my friends about this, and it's like I can get, for argument's sake, like I'd gotten something like 150 odd views for a video, but it took nearly 3 days for it to actually register on the live page properly. Yet if I went into the creator studio, it would show that it had like 150 something odd views, but yet on the live page, if somebody went onto my page, it'd only show as having 13 views. And it took seriously 3 or 4 days for it to update itself properly. And that's the thing where you just think, it's a bit, it can get a bit soul destroying when you start focusing on views and everything. And I was genuinely considering to myself, maybe I should just stop doing YouTube altogether, because it's not getting anywhere for me. Look, and I don't do YouTube for views and do YouTube for money and stuff like that. I create content because I like editing videos, I like doing voiceovers, I like trying to do different stuff. And you just think to yourself, well, it just doesn't seem to be hitting algorithms properly. You do all of your back-end stuff to get it to fall up in searches and bits and pieces, putting the right keywords in and all of that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't seem to get anywhere for me at all sometimes. And it can be, like I say, a little bit soul-destroying. And I don't want this to turn into a pity video and, oh, woe is me, and I'm really hard done by and everything like that, because that's not the case at all, because I'm not. But it just, when you're trying to make a little bit of headway and you can't get anywhere, it just get frustrating. You just think, I just can't be bothered with it. It's annoying. It's stopped me from streaming as much as well. Outside life influences, life gets in the way. Obviously, I've had all my car shit to deal with. We're getting my car stolen over the last month or so. So I've had the insurance to try and sort out with that. Then organising, trying to get another car. And then just, obviously, with the baby coming, we've got all bits and pieces to do with that. So there's just... life gets in the way sometimes. So I think what I want to try and commit to do is doing 3 videos a week. Not necessarily always Destiny. I'm probably going to throw in some Paladins as well, and I might throw in a bit of Apex Legends, although the last time I did an Apex Legends video it absolutely bombed. But I'm pleased to see a bit more new content in Destiny 2. It needs it, for fuck's sake does it need it. I would like to see a new story mode, if I'm being 100% completely honest. I'd like to see some sort of new quest line that involves actual story and proper back content and lore and filling in some of the gaps. It'd be nice if that actually happened, because up until Season of the Drifter, I found that it was just getting really, really stale and really, really boring. And that can be soul-destroying from a content creator's point of view, when you don't feel like you're doing your best work, if that makes sense. You don't feel like you're actually doing anything to combat or to try and create decent content that people are going to find interesting. This video seemed like a right absolute bitch, but that wasn't the case at all. That's not how I wanted it to go, but just kind of, this is why I've not been around very much kind of over the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to let you know. I am going to try and make a bit more of an effort now. There's a bit more to do. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.